Okay, hello there, and welcome to a long-awaited fifth. Yes, it's the fifth part of ChazzyBurger Plays Dominions in Middle Age Ulm. I'm more than happy to be back. I actually thought for a bit there that my save had gone. I was going through a right tiz. I was like, oh god, I'm going to start a new Let's Play. I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to do that. But you know what? We are fine. We are completely fine. The save was hidden away in a recovery file I'd made on my PC, but now we've got it back and everything is fine, so that's wonderful. I'm more than happy that that's actually happened. So anyway, without further ado, let's recap here. So we've got Pangea on the way, these fucking satyrs and centaurs and shit. So we might be kind of screwed. I'm gonna kind of rejig my entire empire here, because I think I've been playing pretty suboptimally so far. So, first of all, I'm going to have a look at our research. We have no levels in Conjuration right now, which I'm starting to figure out is a bit of a bad thing, because we can't use Summon Earth Power, which is a level 3 spell. With what's our research? It's not 102 per turn, so it shouldn't take us that long. If we focus everything on Conjuration, we can get to Summon Earth Power, which will make all of our mages, our smiths, our master smiths, they all have Earth Power, or Earth Magic 2. Earth Magic at level 2, so they'll be able to summon Earth Power, and then they will be able to become level 3 Earth Mages. And when they become level 3 Earth Mages, I think if we look at Evocation, then they should be able to cast Magma Eruption. Now, a shower of magma and rocks shoot out of the ground. Anyone standing near the eruption will find themselves struck by the full force of the spell, and only very heavy armor can help survive it. Now, what do we have as Ulm? That's right, we have fucking heavy armor out the arse. So we're going to be using that spell considerably. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually kick up Conjuration a notch. Let's see. So yeah, we got Conjuration up a notch. I'm going to start not recruiting as many crossbowmen, because the crossbowmen will only be able to shoot 2 times a turn. Friendly fire-wise, it's not that bad, like, because they only shoot 2 per turn. But because it is armor piercing, with the Arbalest. Oh no, it's 3 per turn, isn't it? Because it's an Arbalest. Oh, here we go. You know, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Because it's armor piercing, friendly fire can become quite a bit of a not so good thing whenever we're fighting. So 1 in 3 rounds we could lose a lot of men. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to start recruiting a lot of infantry of Ulm. Because with these infantries of Ulm, they will be able to soak up a lot of damage because they're going to have their shields. And they've got lots of protection. They've got a protection stat of 18, which is a lot for their resource. How much do they cost you? 10 gold, 26 resources. That's nothing to them. That's absolutely nothing. We're going to recruit some more smiths as well, because I want to get our capital up and running. We don't quite have enough smiths yet, in my opinion. We're going to send the Forger of Empires back, because what I want to do is I want to start making these boots. I think we have them researched. Oh no. No, I don't think we do actually, because construction's only level 2. Okay, so we're going to need to get to construction 4, I'm pretty sure, in order to construct the boots of Earth Power. Yes, we are. But first of all, I want to get to Conjuration 3, because at least with Conjuration 3 we can start to do special spells from our alteration thing, which we haven't got either. Wow, what have I been researching this entire time? Have I just been doing nothing? I mean, come on guys, what have you been doing? Well, no, because we have the construction. Do we know? Oh my gosh, we just don't have anything, do we? Okay, we're going to spend a little bit of construction to get to construction level 3. Because with construction level 3 we get Legions of Steel. Armor of 1 whole squad of soldiers is tempered with magic, making it more durable. Now with that we'll be able to make our soldiers pretty much impervious to physical damage, which I think will be a pretty good thing. I'm not sure why I have these guys. I think I just want to preach to keep Ermor away. So I'm going to send them towards the front lines here in the range of light. Yeah, we're moving that guy back. What are we recruiting over here? Cavalry? Nah, I don't think we're going to be doing that anymore. I think we're just going to stick to good old and tried infantry. Yep, we're going to keep recruiting them. How is our armies doing? Yeah, see, we have a lot of crossbowmen. I mean, they've got short swords. They've got 14 protection, which is probably better than a lot of Pangea has. I'm still not feeling that confident. I actually think we might start marching into Pangea here. because I want to secure this mountain pass. Because that means the only way that Ermor can really access our lands is through this mountain pass, and through this cave, and maybe through this independent army, if they ever get there. Which I imagine they will. I mean, I really want to try and keep this Dominion at bay, because if you look at this Dominion is pretty goddamn nasty. It's 3 turmoil, 1 sloth, 3 cold, 3 death. The 3 magic is nice, it would make us research faster, but the other ones just really don't make it worth it in the slightest. So yeah, what we're going to actually do is we're going to send these guys here. Let's just check our things. Okay, so these guys are casting Earth Might and Earth Meld and Banishment, which is what we kind of want. Can we get you to cast Sermon of Courage? Yeah, we'll get him to cast Sermon of Courage. There's no point blessing anyone because none of our troops are sacred. I think we should be okay. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. How's Hildegard doing? How's her army? She's got a lot of pikemen and a lot of infantry of all. That's good. Okay. So she's got a much better army in my opinion. But anyway, without further ado, let's end this turn and watch our army get completely slaughtered by the army of Pangea. Oh, the barbarian chief isn't doing anything. You know, we'll just get him to patrol for now. We don't really need him to do anything. So, resolving battles. Battles are taking place. There was a battle in Iced. So we attacked Pangea, and we got attacked by Ermor. So let's see how we did against Pangea first. Hopefully we've done well. Let's have a look. Oh wow, okay, yeah, the army of Pangea has actually gone back, so this is just provincial defense, so obviously when I win this, we'd probably be able to pretty much take them out in 1 crossbow shot. Who are these guys? Cantabile the Centaur Commander. Oh, these guys are quite nasty, actually. Recuperation. Surprised they don't have Trample, actually, but they must be size 3, okay. And they do have 19 protection, but these are like the elite troops. So I'm not too worried. I mean, I'm quite worried. I'm not going to lie. I mean, look at that. Look how long it's going to take us to get them down. Okay, so we got them, and we routed them. So let's just double check our losses here. So we didn't lose anyone. Now, the Battle of Ermor. That's a lot of undead troops. And our crossbowmen are going to be completely useless against this, because it's Pierce. Most undead, if I check, are Pierce resistant, yes, so... And they've got protection of Skufer, which means they must have their Prophet here, do they? I would have thought so, seeing as they're casting such a high level, there he is. Yeah, that's their Prophet, Plague Stink. The Censor, so he's casting a skill that makes their undead a lot more powerful. Flying Shards coming out, we're really not getting any damage done. And these skeletal troops are kind of flanking around us. Hopefully our Gunther the Prophet, he should be able to hold his own, I'd hope. Okay, they're kind of attacking around the flanks. Some bad damage there. I don't know how we're going to do this fight. I mean, we've got a lot of banishment going on. So hopefully we'll be able to take out a lot of the undead that way. Nice crossbow volley there. I'm more worried about these cavalrymen. These flying shards taking forever, of course. Why wouldn't they? Lots of we need to keep this we need to get more priests and get more banishments up. That's what I was doing with those priests, of course. See, I was smart. I was smart back in the day. I'm really not... I think we're taking far too many losses, and there's still that army of Pangea that's... I don't know where they've gone. I think they retreated back into the lands, probably. Okay, hopefully our troops can hold the line versus these legionnaires. They are undead, and... Ooh, there's a crossbow volley. These battle axes do slashing damage, which they are not protected against. It's only piercing damage. But even so... yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. We're not really killing that much. The problem is as well with Ermor is they're getting all these troops for free. These are just free spawn that they're collecting from when their population is dying. Whereas our troops, we need to train up ourselves. I'm going to actually speed this battle up a wee bit. This is going to be a long slog. We've got some earth melds there. Nice crossbow volley, took out most of the troops. We're lucky they don't have any like mages or anything summoning more dead. Okay, so we actually won that battle, but what were our losses? Oh, we only lost 12 infantry. So really it's not too terrible. Our research and conjuration is finished, and so is construction, so we can start scripting our mages to do stuff like that. Okay, so those satyrs are going to attack there, so I'm going to upgrade that defense a wee bit to 20. Overall, yes, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this game. I think it could go very well. I think it could go very, very poorly. Hildegard has come up with all of her troops, so that's making me feel good. Banishment, banishment, banishment. Earth Meld, Earth Might. We're going to get you guys to keep casting a lot more Earth Might. Yes, that seems like a good idea. So what we're doing is we're scripting these mages to just continuously cast for the first 5 rounds of combat to just cast these spells, because these are the spells that are really going to help us in this battle. Like you saw those shards were pretty much completely ineffectual. Right, we're going to grab these knights, and what we'll do is we'll set them to hold, and then they're going to attack the rearmost enemies. We're going to position them up there, and hopefully they can get a nice flank around the other troops. Now who's tanking most of the shots here? Okay, so our infantry, our battle axe infantry, are tanking most of the arrows. Now I'd quite like it if there was shield infantry tanking that. Usually enemies, when scripting, unless they script to go and attack archers or cavalry or the rearmost things, they will usually attack the closest troop. And if they are attacking infantry, they will attack the closest infantry unit. So our infantry here are the ones that are going to be tanking it. Luckily, I don't think Ermor really has that many missile troops, so we should be fine for that. Oh, Pangea, you are being a menace. Oh, dearie me. So what can the Forger of Worlds forge? He can forge some owl quills, but we don't have any air places. Oh, dear. We only have earth gems. That could be a problem. We're going to need another army very, very quickly here. Are we really only just recruiting that many? Come on, let's recruit a lot more. We're wanting to recruit as many infantry as we can, as fast as we can, so we can start trying to contain this Ermor threat. I think Ermor is going to be a lot more of a threat than Pangea ever will be. Just because if they even get a slight bit of dominion in us, then they will just kill us with their free spawn. I think I should send my spy back over here, just to double check where the Ermor is. Luckily, Pangea and Ermor should be fighting against each other here. Well, that's all we can really hope for anyway. We've got defense level 30 here. I mean, it's a lot of Deer Tribe warriors. They won't be particularly great in combat, but they should hopefully slow this army down, seeing as they still seem to mostly be just free spawn archers. Not free spawn, sorry, native archers and some satyrs, so they're not the best in terms of that sort of stuff. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to send these troops here, and we're going to start marching further into Pangea. Why do we keep calling it Pangea? That's must be a Freudian slip, that. I hope not, anyway. But yes, so we'll finish off our conjuration to level 3, and then we're going to start barreling down evocation. So hopefully we can get to Iron Blizzard. And that way our crossbowmen basically become obsolete, because we can have a troop of 30 crossbowmen, or arbalests, and they will only be able to fire once per turn. Whereas we can recruit one of these priests, and they will do more damage versus magical beings. I don't think the undead count as magical beings, and I don't think anything that Pangea has counted magical beings. But they will shoot as many things for like 1 turn recruitment for much less gold cost. So they will pay dividends when we finally get those out. I'm also going to start saving scripting. So we're going to have Earth Might and Earth Meld. Earth Might to Group 4, Earth Meld to Group 3. And yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. Like, that's the Earth Might, that's the Earth Meld. This is a really good way of like being able to quickly script your troops. I mean, the crossbowmen will be pretty good against Pangea, just because of the fact they have centaurs who are quite well armoured. So we can start destroying them, we should be okay. Right, and with that, I don't really think there's much left to do. We'll get these guys to patrol here. We got a lot tied up in province defense, which I don't know if that was the wisest choice, but hey, it's fine. You know, what are you going to do? I can't remember how many thrones it is to victory as well. We've got to be kind of careful of that. I think we should try and take this throne as quickly as possible before Pangea are able to get anywhere near this throne. Although I suppose there's 2 thrones that are stuck in the water, so hopefully they won't be able to reach that, but I can't I can't be too sure. I really cannot. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else we can do on this turn. I mean, we're invading, so that's fine. So we're going to get some, hopefully another province there from Pangea. And we'll just slowly start pushing them out and maybe take a hold of this kind of peninsula over here. Which isn't too easily defended because there's 3 different ways they can get in. But if maybe we can circle around Ermor and just take them out as soon as we possibly can, that would be fantastic. So yeah, let's keep going. Oh, Pon's the commander of Ulm. You know what, we'll just get you to patrol, it's fine. Don't you worry about it, man. I'm going to wait until you have some more troops, you can pick them up from here, then you can pick them up from Ulm, and everything should be a-okay. Right, let's get going. Some more battles. Oh, it's getting fighty now. There's a battle in Umbro, and our military force being beaten. That was the province there with the province defense. And there was a battle in the Sick Forest, and we won that. So yeah, nothing really happened there. I didn't think anything would. We do need to start grabbing a defense. Oh no, the Umbro was over there, of course, yes. So I can imagine this province here being completely fine. I think if we have this commander here, we just get these troops to hold an attack, and these smiths will just fire out whatever spells they want, really. But we're taking things, and it seems that Pangea is ignoring this army of independence there, which I'm not too bothered about. I'm more than happy to let them do that. So yeah, we're going to march back over to Umbro. They shouldn't attack us in Nifia. I'm going to up the defense here a little bit to maybe 15. It's not going to be much. It probably wouldn't be able to withhold a concerted attack. But it's better than nothing at the end of the day. I'm quite surprised they didn't attack us here. They're either sitting there in the province, waiting for winter to come, which it is now. So they can cross it now, but maybe they were attacking Ermor. Really need to find out how far Ermor stretches. I'm surprised this guy hasn't got any afflictions yet. Because whenever you're in a diseased land like this, which is 3 disease, oh dear. Whenever you're in a land with 3 disease, there's quite a good chance of your units getting afflictions, just because, well, they're so unhealthy and there's lack of supplies and stuff. So, I mean, if you look at these populations, of this one that we're in, it's 60 people. An entire province. Let's see, even our lowest population is probably around 4,000, I'd say. Yeah, it's 4,000 people. There's 60 people there. That's the power of Ermor. Even without death scales, they will kill off their population and they'll become these mindless, soulless beings that you see here. So I think we're going to get this army just to stick put. You know what? Just hold your ground, patrol around the place. We're going to keep this mountain pass as best we can while our other troops circle around. And how's our research doing? Okay, so we're going to get to level 3 conjuration next turn, which is going to be fantastic. See if we look at summon earth power. And also, the mage will constantly be invigorated. So even though we cast something, it costs a lot of fatigue at the start, and every cast afterwards costs fatigue to do stuff. If you're invigorated, your fatigue drops by a lot more each round. I can't remember how much you're invigorated by. Maybe you've got a reinvigoration of 3. So you start to gain your fatigue points back over a long battle. So that was something I should have researched a long time ago. I feel pretty silly for not doing that. But, you know, mistakes are made. You know, me being all young and naive, thinking we'd be able to face against Ermor with the power of our holy might. I didn't actually mean to end the turn there, but we'll roll with it. I think we're pretty much done. So there's a battle in Umbro. Let's have a look, see who's there. Our army of crossbow. Oh, it's just a couple of, well, this, I don't know, even a couple of centaurs could be particularly deadly to us, to be honest. We're getting some nice earth melds, though. These archers aren't hitting anyone. Come on, come on. Gotta do it. If we can keep these centaurs earth melded, they can't really do anything. I'm thinking I might start putting my infantry into a line as well, just to cover our back line. Because look at these guys. These guys are being able to flank us incredibly easy. While our archers are having to fend them off with their short swords. I wouldn't like to be fighting a centaur with a short sword, believe you me. So we're smiting down these barbarians. Nice little arrow volley there. Maybe took out a centaur or 2. Gotta keep these sermons going. Okay, some of our troops are turning back to kill these centaurs. And the armies are routed. Okay, so we won that battle quite handily. We lost a crossbowman, and we killed everyone else. Unexpected event. The wolves are hungry this winter, and locals are being attacked and killed by the score. That's not too good. So, there's some wolves that attacked us in the Spire Springs, which are where our 2 priests were. So it's quite lucky we had all that province defense, to be honest. Not too bothered about it. Right, so we've got this little bit here. I'm going to keep pushing in. Got to keep going, got to keep moving. The more territory we have, the more resources we have. Is there anybody we can recruit here? We could maybe recruit some. Do you guys have? No, they just have spears and javelins. My God, they're even worse than I thought they were. I thought those guys had bows, but no, I'm completely wrong. We've just got barbarians and stuff like that, which isn't great. Let's. We're going to knock back conjuration. No, alteration. We've got curse of stones. So, well, that costs 3 earth gems. I mean, it would be useful, but we can't use it against Ermor, because I don't know if they even get fatigued, fucking undead people. See, this is the thing, all these different ways I was like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, you know, it's completely fine. Can't do it against Ermor. They're not living people, they don't give a shit, they'll just fucking tell you to jog on, as far as they're concerned. I mean, we got construction 3 already, so it's fine. So let's start. This is going to be quite boring episode because I'm going to be scripting a lot, but it shouldn't take that long. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Summon Earth Power. That's the one. So we're going to cast Summon Earth Power. We cast Legions of Steel. Sadly, we don't have Strength of Giants. Which one is Strength of Giants? Is that sorry, I'm off on a tangent here. Is that an enchantment spell? Strength of Giants, level 3, so we want to get to enchantment level 3 as well. How are we doing for evocation? We'll almost get there, because I really want to start making headway towards that. Yeah, so if we put it to 50, that'll get us to evocation 3, so at least then we'll get iron darts, so we can shoot them. It only has 3 effects, which isn't great, in comparison to Iron Blizzard, which has 30 effects. So, you know, you've gone from being like, I don't know, 3 crossbowmen to 30 crossbowmen. Your priests can do a lot of damage. But we want to get, like, our soldiers to be big, they want to be buffed, we want to be really protected. And we should be able to keep everyone at bay. Ermor is looking pretty big. There is Ermor. Oh god, Ermor is going to be such a hard place to take over. I mean, it's even a waste. We're going to have to slog it through all of Ermor's dominion to take their capital, unless we try and wage a dominion war, which is where these candles here are dominion. If we start trying to just push our way inwards, we can eventually make it so that Ermor's dominion here is meaningless. It doesn't matter that they have a dominion, because ours is more stronger, and if we ever take off all of their candles on the map, then we win the game. Well, we don't win the game, but we defeat them. Their pretender god is gone forever. They're like nobody believes in him anymore, so he loses all his power, and he's insignificant, and his empire dies with him. So that might be what we have to do, because we're going to have to fight through mountains and marshes, and wastelands to get to Ermor, and I really don't know how we're going to do that. We don't even have any nature magic to get even like a summer sword or something to give us more supply. We've got nothing like that. We really don't. So we're just going to have to, like, I think we're going to have to win a Dominion War. Pangea, on the other hand, I think they're going to be attacking us too hard and too fast for us to even contemplate doing that. A Dominion War is a very slow thing to do. Very lumbering, where it's not going to be able to do it in time. See, this is me. This is me with my thinking face on. I'm deeply thinking about what we were doing. So, anyway, you know, we're just going to continue casting this. We're going to give our guys some Earth Might. That's a small number of units. Hey, you know what's a small number of units, but who cares? And then we'll cast some Earth Melds as well. And there we go. That's going to be our rotation for our Master Smiths. So we're going to tell all our Master Smiths, hey, listen, don't you bother with that flying stone shit. This is what you could be. This is what you're going to be casting. There we go. See, it's not. It's slow to do at the start. But you know what? Once you've done that, it's completely fine. We're going to tell our other smiths over here to do it as well, because I don't really trust them with that kind of stuff. Two of them doing two different things at once, pfft, they might as well just be better earth mages, get their stuff done, and hey, you know what, we'll be fine with that. Now does Gunther, this is a good point, does Gunther have some kind of like advanced... No. Okay, so he's got his banishment, which is pretty good. I think he gets a bonus because he's such a high holy warrior. But I'm perfectly fine with him casting what he is, so we're going to march into Pangea, we're going to stay there, and we're going to keep everybody on research. These guys are just patrolling, our dominion's strong enough. Or Ermor has taken over that bit. You know what we're going to do? We're going to quickly grab some defences. So we're going to grab pawns, we're going to grab two of our smiths. We're going to move there, we're going to grab some more units from Ulm. Ulm should have better resources anyway. Be able to create more units. And then we're going to just sort of plop them down here so we can react in case an Ermor army comes out of nowhere. And I think that's going to be our turn. And I think this is going to be it for this episode. So you're going to have to wait till next time before you get to see what happens. I hate to be such a cock tease, but you know me, I'm a bit of a cunt. So anyway, I hope you guys have all enjoyed watching. I'm glad to be back. I hope you maybe like or do something with this video. I don't care, you know, it's up to you. And I hope to see you for the next part. So until then, all hail the Forgers of Empires. Goodbye.